Do you wish you could read faster without losing comprehension? Whether it's textbooks, novels, or even work emails, reading efficiently can save time and significantly enhance your productivity. Imagine finishing that 300-page book in half the time while still remembering every important detail. Sounds impossible? It's not. In this video, I'll share practical techniques that will help you read faster while actually improving your understanding. And be sure to stay until the end because I'll share a bonus tip that could completely transform the way you approach reading. Let's dive in. Section 1. The science behind reading. Before we jump into techniques, it's important to understand how reading works. When you read, your eyes move across the text and send information to your brain. Your brain then decodes this input into meaning. However, most people's reading speed is limited by one simple factor: their eyes. On average, people read at 200 to 300 words per minute. Why? Because of a habit called subvocalization, silently pronouncing every word in your head as you read. It's like having a tiny narrator that repeats every word. While subvocalization can help with comprehension, it dramatically slows you down. The good news is that your brain is capable of processing words much faster than your eyes can read them aloud. By reducing subvocalization and retraining your brain to process text visually, you can unlock the ability to read faster while still retaining all the meaning. Section 2. Start with the basics. Before jumping into advanced speed reading techniques, you need to set the right foundation. Here are 3 essential steps. First, read with purpose. Ask yourself, why am I reading this? Are you scanning for key points in a blog post or deeply studying a technical manual? Knowing your purpose helps you adjust your reading strategy and focus on what's most important. Second, eliminate distractions. Trying to read in a noisy or cluttered environment splits your attention, slows you down, and decreases comprehension. Find a quiet, comfortable place where you can focus completely on the material in front of you. And third, build your vocabulary. Struggling with unfamiliar words can be a huge speed bump in your reading flow. The larger your vocabulary, the less often you'll need to pause and look things up. To improve, read widely and consistently, or use apps like Anki to review new words regularly. Section 3. Speed reading techniques. Now that you've set the stage, let's dive into practical methods for reading faster. 1. Chunking. Most people read one word at a time, moving their eyes back and forth constantly. Instead, train yourself to read in chunks, groups of 3 to 5 words at a time. For example, instead of reading, "The cat sat on the mat," try processing it as, "The cat sat on the mat." This reduces the number of eye movements needed and makes reading more efficient. 2. Minimize subvocalization. To break the habit of silently pronouncing words, try keeping your mouth slightly busy. Hum, chew gum, or tap your finger rhythmically. This keeps your brain focused while reducing the need to hear each word in your head. 3. Use a pointer. Guide your eyes with a pen, your finger, or even your cursor on a screen. This prevents your eyes from wandering and keeps them moving at a steady pace. You can gradually increase the speed at which you move the pointer to challenge yourself. 4. Practice peripheral reading. Instead of focusing on each word in a line, try capturing the first and last words, and use your peripheral vision to fill in the middle. This technique can feel awkward at first but becomes a powerful tool for skimming once mastered. Section 4. Enhancing comprehension. Reading fast isn't helpful if you don't understand or remember what you've read. Here's how to ensure your comprehension keeps up with your speed. Start by previewing the material. Skim through the headings, subheadings, summaries, and any highlighted sections. This gives you a mental roadmap of the key points and prepares your brain for what's coming. Engage actively while reading. Don't just passively let the words flow by. Instead, Highlight key points, jot down notes, or ask yourself questions as you go. For example, after each paragraph, pause and ask yourself, what's the main takeaway here? Summarize regularly. After finishing a section or chapter, summarize what you've read in your own words. This not only reinforces your understanding, but also helps you identify gaps in your comprehension. Finally, take breaks. Reading for hours on end can lead to burnout and decreased focus. Follow the 25-5 rule. Read for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break to let your eyes and brain recharge. Section 5. Tools to help you read faster. Technology can be your best friend when it comes to speed reading. Start with speed reading apps like Spreeder or Accelerate. These apps train your eyes and brain to process text faster by displaying words in quick succession, forcing you to break old habits like sub-vocalization. Audiobooks are another powerful tool. Listening to books at 1.5x or 2x speed can help you absorb content quickly while training your brain to process information faster. Many audiobook platforms also let you switch between listening and reading, so you can combine the two approaches. If you're reading digitally, take advantage of tools like built-in dictionaries or highlighting features. These make it easy to look up unfamiliar terms and save important notes without disrupting your flow. Adjust your pace to match the material. Bonus tip. Here's the bonus tip I promised. Read with intentionality. Instead of trying to read as much as possible, focus on reading the right material. Prioritize books, articles, and documents that align with your goals. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more actionable tips like these.